But that's your comfort zone speaking. That's your fear speaking. But you can't let your fear dominate your life. I have done the craziest thing I have ever done in my life. Quit my job, quit my apartment, and I'm about to go on a huge adventure, the craziest adventure ever. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have the craziest news to tell you. I have a crazy life update. I have no idea how to even start this video. I have no idea how to structure this. So we're just gonna wing it now. For those of you who follow me on Instagram and watch my stories, you've seen that I have lived in Vienna for, the last years. I finished uni this year in March, and then I started a full-time job at an agency also in March. And I just, lived my regular life there. But I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not in Vienna anymore. I don't have a job right now. And I'm actually taking a flight in 2 days, a very big flight. So what happened? So ever since I finished college, or even the last months of college, I felt kind of lost. Because before my last semester, I did my internship at Universal, which was like my absolute dream job. I was thriving there. It was so much fun. But then in my last semester, I had to start looking for jobs after, and there was like no jobs like this. So that was out of the picture. I had to look for another job, and I was like, okay, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Do I want to work at a company, at an agency? Do I even want to stay in Vienna, or do I go somewhere else? Or do I want to do a master's, or do I want to travel? Oh my God, I was overthinking this every single day. I was also sending out so many applications. For those of you who have been looking for a job in the last months, the job market is tough right now. So it was so stressful. And then, I had 2 or 3 job offers, and I had the hardest time deciding which one I want to take. And then I decided for the agency job that I was working at the last months. And it was okay. I liked my team. I liked the agency itself. It was kind of a cool environment. But I don't know, it didn't fulfill me the way my previous job, for example, had. It didn't really give me that much energy. And I know most of the people out there who have a job probably feel this way about their job. I don't think there's a lot of people on this world that actually do something that they love and that gives them energy. But for me, that's very important. I want to do something that I love. So yeah, I started a job, and like I said, it was okay. I really got along great with my team, even though it was very small. But yeah, something for me was just not right. And also that was a time where I felt kind of very lonely in Vienna, because most of my friends have moved away for their masters. And so with some people, I just grew out of touch. You just kind of grow apart at some point. And yeah, I still had a few close friends in Vienna, but I was kind of missing the community aspect of it a bit. And yeah, I was just feeling not that fulfilled. I remember the year before, I was so happy. I was always smiling, and I had this vibrant energy, and I did not have that this year. And I was kind of sad about it. So I kept overthinking my life. I kept overthinking, okay, maybe I need to leave the city, go somewhere else. Maybe I need to change job. Maybe I need to travel. I don't know. I was really at a point where I was overthinking my life every single day. It was not fun. I was so exhausted from thinking. I feel like I was thinking more about my life than I was actually living it. You know what I mean? And yeah, during that time, I was also in a relationship, in a long distance relationship, which is hard. I was very happy in that relationship, but doing long distance is hard. And I was already, in Vienna feeling a bit lonely, and I was obviously missing my boyfriend all the time. So that was also difficult, and it also added a bit to the overthinking. How sustainable is a relationship like this? How are we going to do it? And when are we going to see each other again? A lot of overthinking, you get the picture. But he was still making me very happy, and he was very supportive in that time. And suddenly that relationship ended. I did not see it coming. It hit me like a truck, and it definitely kind of pulled the rug underneath my feet. And that was a big turning point for me, because my relationship ended at the same time. My best friend at that time also decided to abandon me, if I might use that word. So that was not fun, losing kind of the 2 closest people to me, actually. losing them both at the same time, I was devastated. That was rock bottom for me, I'm not gonna lie. So I was like, okay, what the hell am I gonna do now? Am I just gonna stay like doing what I did before? Like, what? But I knew I had to change something because I was already kind of unhappy before. Now this happened that like totally hit me, and I was not doing good. And that was also a time where I really missed traveling. Like, you know, I did my exchange year back then in high school, then I did an exchange semester in college, and I was really craving and missing that experience. And I talked with some people also in the last months that, you know, have done an au pair or work and travel or backpacking, and I felt so inspired by that. Something inside me was like, you need to do this. Like, you need to do this for yourself. Like, that was the only thing that gave me excitement in that period, besides my music. And yeah, then, funnily enough, the timing was so amazing. 1 week after my breakup, I went to a camp or like a retreat for like, you know, adults. That sounds so wrong, but like, you know, it was just like, we were 10 girls. They were all kind of, you know, like-minded. They've also traveled a lot, and we were at this camp, at this retreat for 3 days, and we did a lot of workshops and like, you know, I talked about getting out of our comfort zone, and we had to talk about like a dream that we had that we were like really scared of. So I was like, hey, I've been kind of thinking of like doing a work and travel in Australia maybe, but I'm like terrified to do it. Like, I don't have enough money yet. I'm terrified to quit my job. I also feel bad to quit my job because I felt like obligated to stay there because I liked the people there and I didn't want to let them down. And I was so worried. In that moment I was like, there's no way I'm gonna actually do it within the next months. But then they encouraged me so much, and they were asking me like, what are you actually scared of? And I realized, I thought I was scared of not having enough money, of like leaving my coworkers, etc. But I was actually scared of just leaving my comfort zone, which is so not me because I used to love leaving my comfort zone. Yeah, in that moment I was like, huh. And 1 week later, after that camp, I quit my job, I quit my apartment, everything within 1 week. Like, that was so crazy. Like, that all happened in July, by the way. July was the craziest month for me ever. Lost a relationship, lost my best friend, lost my job, lost my apartment. Everything was changing. And I applied for my visa, I booked my flight, and I'm going to Australia now. Just so crazy. I am so excited. I'm going to Australia for work and travel. I have no idea for how long because I booked a one-way ticket, and I'm also going with only a backpack, which is so crazy to me because 1 year ago I didn't even know what backpacking was. Like, when I heard backpacking I was like, wait, but these people are not living out of their backpack, right? Because like, how is that even possible? And like, now I'm doing it, and I was like talking to people who booked like one-way tickets and, you know, did everything so spontaneously, and I was always like, oh my god, I could never do that. I could never do that. And now I'm doing it, and it's so surreal. Like, in that way, I am kind of so grateful for my breakup because it hurt so much. It still hurts a lot. I'm still not recovered from it, but like, it really forced me and pushed me to get out of my comfort zone and to do something on my own for myself, because I tend to be a little bit codependent in a relationship. Like, I still had my own life, obviously. That might sound corny, but like, the pain really encouraged me to do that. I was really able to grow through it, and I'm still growing, and oh my god, I will grow so much when I'm abroad. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. I was not doing good in July and August and September, and we have October now, right? October. Like, the last months were really hard. I was struggling so much, but like, it will only go up from here. And you know, we need those times to get ourselves up on our feet again and really grow through that. And oh my god, I have grown so much in the last months. I've also, especially in the last month where I took a month off of social media, you know, I used the time to like read books. Like, I've never read so much in my life than I did in the last month. And yeah, I'm also really connecting to like spirituality a bit again, which is really fun. That sounds so corny, but I'm really connecting to myself again in a new way. And I think maybe that was partly the reason why I didn't really feel like myself that much in the beginning of this year, because I think I really lost touch to myself. I wasn't really connected to myself and what I want in life. and I'm regaining that right now. And also, oh my god, yeah, I've mentioned earlier, the two things that made me excited and kind of kept me afloat in the last months were Australia and music. Because, I don't know, for those of you who are following me on social media, I've started finally releasing my own music this year. I released my first song in January, which was about exactly what I was going through in the beginning of the year, like feeling lost, not knowing what you want in life. And then I released another song in August, and last month I've actually worked my ass off to record and produce 6 more songs so I can, publish, so I can still release music while I'm abroad, because I'm not going to be able to record music when I'm traveling, but I still want to do music. So I recorded a lot of songs in the last month, and I'm so excited for them. Like that gave me so much joy and energy to work on those. So yeah, I'm really excited for you to hear them. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I am terrified. I'm flying in 2 days, by the way. I haven't mentioned that yet, right? I'm flying in 2 days and I am so terrified. I'm so scared. There's also so many things I still have to do. Oh my god. And also, oh my god, I haven't even told you that. I'm kind of crazy. So I'm flying to Australia to do my work and travel. And I originally booked my flight months ago. I think in August, I booked my flight to go to Sydney. I cancelled that flight 2 weeks ago. I cancelled everything. I'm not flying straight to Sydney anymore. I'm flying to Thailand first. So I'm going to Thailand for 2 weeks and then a few days to Singapore. And then I'm going to Australia. Why, you would ask? Why would I do such a crazy thing of like changing my entire travel plans 2 weeks before? Well, as you all know, I'm a huge Ariana Grande and Wicked fan. And last year I attended the Wicked premiere in London, and there was like 5 premieres, and one of them was in Sydney. So I was like, okay, perfect. I'm gonna attend the Sydney premiere this year. But then 2 weeks ago they announced the premiere dates, and there is no premiere in Sydney, but there's one in Singapore. And at first, for like the first 10 seconds, I was like really sad. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna go to the Wicked premiere now. But then I'm like, why not just go to Singapore? So I rebooked, I calculated like all the costs, like what would it cost me to like cancel my flight and book a new flight and blah, 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 blah. And I'm actually not paying extra now. I'm actually saving money because like hostels are so much cheaper in Thailand. And I am so excited to go to Thailand. Like it's so beautiful there. And I've never been to Asia before in general, so I'm kind of nervous but excited. But like Thailand is so beautiful. Oh my God, I am excited. But also I've never been this unprepared for, well, not unprepared, but like usually I like to plan everything ahead. But when you backpack, especially in Asia, you kind of do everything spontaneously. You don't book all your hostels and flights ahead. And I never thought I could do that because I'm like, anxiety and stuff. But like now I've only booked my flight to Bangkok and my hostel in Bangkok. And yesterday night I booked my first hostel in Ao Nang. I hope I pronounced it right, like another island in southern Thailand. But I haven't booked anything else. I haven't booked all my hostels. I haven't booked the flights in between in Thailand. I haven't booked anything. I'm just gonna go with the flow and see where it takes me. And it's so scary. It's so scary. Also the fact that I'm traveling with a backpack. Oh my God. I had to pack my backpack already like several weeks ago before when I left my room in Vienna and went to my parents, because I still have all my stuff in Vienna. I'm only subletting my room for now. I don't know if I'll come back or not, but I want to keep that option open because I love my apartments. So yeah, I'll see if I go back there or not. I have no idea what I'll do in a year. I have no idea. I have no idea how long I'll stay in Australia. I have a one-way ticket, but I have to be back latest by September next year because I'm going to an Ariana Grande concert on September 1st. As you can see, I have my priorities. I'm committed, okay? If I love someone, I'm committed and I'm dedicated. So yeah, I'm flying to Singapore for her, then I'm flying back next year, September, to London to go see her. So yeah, I guess my work and travel will go max until then. But we'll see. You never know what happens. You never know. But yeah, no guys, I just wanted to say I'm terrified. I am so scared. I have not been able to sleep in the last days because there's still so much things I need to do. I only booked my health insurance like 2 days ago, and I still need to book a SIM card for Asia. I still haven't informed myself about SIM cards in Australia. Oh my God, I still need to apply for a bank account in Australia, and I think I still need to do my CV. There's still so many things I need to do. No, this is not me. Like, this wasn't me, but I guess it's me now. You can always reinvent yourself. It's crazy. Like, it's actually crazy. I can't believe I'm going on this adventure in just 2 days. Do I feel ready? No. And that's the thing, in the last months, I couldn't even feel that excited about Australia, because the closer it came, the more scared I got of it. So I did not allow myself to think too much about it, because whenever I thought too much about it, I got scared. Like, there were several instances when I was still in Vienna where I was like, should I just pull the plug? Should I just keep my job and cancel Australia and just stay here? But that's your comfort zone speaking. That's your fear speaking. But you can't let your fear dominate your life, because then you're not living your life, you're living your fears' lives, and that would be so stupid. I'm thanking my fears for being there and for watching out for me, but I don't need them, because I'm gonna do this. And I always think to myself, okay, other people did it too. Other people are doing it, they can do it, so I can do it too. But yeah, it's terrifying, but I'm just gonna do it. I'm scared, but it's okay. I'm gonna do it scared, but I'm gonna do it. And I'm so excited. Like, now I'm actually excited because, you know, Thailand is so cool. Obviously, I'm gonna, you know, take you guys with me. I'm gonna vlog a lot because it's exciting. And I hope you're gonna stay tuned. I really hope that you're gonna follow up with my music, because really, really cool songs are coming out. They're all gonna be in English. This is why I'm also trying to do more content in English now. My next song is coming out on November 14th. It's called Copy and Paste. And yeah, I really hope you will like it. I will see you soon. Bye bye.